I think living in a culture of honor gives us guidelines by which to live a Christ-like life. It really helps me have consistency in the different areas of life and learning how to honor my superiors and my peers and just everyone I come into contact with and living in a Christ-like way.
Living in a culture with honor, I think the most beautiful thing is we get to live in a healthy place and healthy environment where people just get to love on one another and respect each other. Whether it's somebody older, younger, or someone your age, you just get to love on them in a healthy way.
I believe honoring people is deeply connected to honoring God. And I'm reminded of Joseph and Potiphar's wife. While Joseph didn't want to sleep with Potiphar's wife, he was honoring Potiphar and God at the same time. And I believe here at ORU you find just a lot of Josephs in sisterhood and brotherhood. So
living in a culture of honor just means protecting the image of God within yourself and protecting the image of God within others. We protect the things that we care about, and by having boundaries and living in honor, we can protect those parts of ourselves, how we're made in the image of God, and uplift one another to be more like Him.
Our standards are all the same, and especially whenever our standards are based off Jesus, we don't have to worry about specifically what we're doing. We can be confident in following the standards of what Jesus has for us whenever we're trying to reach those standards ourselves and whenever we're trying to correct others to also reach those standards.
I think ultimately it helps us give a place where we can extend and preach the gospel in a way of just how we live by that culture of honor.
When we live in a culture of honor, it elevates all of us together. It sets us apart and distinguishes us from the world around us, which is exactly what Jesus called us to do.
I think having a culture of honor brings communities closer because we're expressing our love towards God through loving one another really well.
Honor is the foundation on which authentic Christian love and self-sacrifice are built. If I don't honor you and value you, I have no reason to love you or serve you. And I think living in a culture of honor breeds joy and peace and life and unity because it's following the footsteps of our Savior.